hello. Really, a second I just like unmute it, I get like a little notification. Oh, it's Twitch being like, you're doing your first thing on a little affiliate stream, yay! Yeah, we'll deal with that later on. Messing around with the controls is like, it's like Pirates of a spaceship. There's so many like different bells and whistles and taxes things and monetization things. It's just like, man, I'm not even going to be making anything from this. Leave me be. Let me just turn on the thing which makes it so I can have little emojis and all that little stuff, all that fun things and all that. Enough of all like, this monetization and business stuff. I'm just here to have a good time, not a boring business time. I suppose I kind of have to do it anyway, don't I? If I want to like take it further, I suppose. It's kind of inevitable, isn't it? Anyway, that's still, it's all good things, it's fine. Hello Zakora, hello Blackbird, hello Skiff, hello Nerdy. I'm a Twitch affiliate now. It's great. I don't know really what is different. Other than people can sub now. There's little emojis. I actually didn't wait. Does the actual moth emoji appear when it's actually posted now? Hello, Dilia. Little creature. You have like a little shield next to your name. Has that always been a thing? Oh dear, we're doing the thirst trap one. Oh, it actually does appear on stream. That's good. Oh, that's sick. Okay, good. Wait, does it? Oh, it does! Hell yeah! Okay, there's like another thing that you can do where like when an emoji appears, it'll all like flail all over the place. It'll just start like bouncing around the stream. I need to figure out how to do that. Unless it gets too distracting. It's strange, like it's weird. Everyone else is so used to seeing like messages pop up on screen and I forget that that's a thing. Has it ever been to a point where it's actually kind of got annoying? Because I genuinely don't know. Don't forget to turn the brightness up. The brightness was kind of like dim last time, wasn't it? Contrast, saturation, okay. Oh my doubt. Is that right? Can you see alright? That's good, isn't it? What the fuck happens when you just like start going into the... Why is there like such a jarring distance between those? Good lord, okay. Okay, no, I'm just gonna leave that as like, as is. Okay, that'll be fine. And the saturation is kind of... Motion blur, get rid of that shit. With... Thanks, little description. Vignetti. I don't know what that is. Vignette. Select whether to enable Vignette effect. Cool, thanks. Bloom, fine. Yeah, sure, Bloom. What is Vignette? What is Vignette? Brief description or illustration. I don't think that's what that means. Graphics. Refers to the decorative frame effects that soften edges. Oh! Okay. So it just makes everything look nicer. I'm doing like all this when I should be doing it beforehand. Is this entertaining for you? Are you enjoying yourself? Are you enjoying me like meander about? Cool, that's all fine. Cool. Now, I'm actually curious about playing this, because since the first time I played this before, there's been quite a lot of, like, changes now. Big Moth? What? There was, particularly the Yarnaby chase has changed a lot. Like, significant amount. What else has changed? I think the frame rate has gotten better. There was like one part where the frame rate just goes out entirely. I'm actually curious what actually has changed. I'll probably like notice it a bit more as we go through. Hello, Venom. Pit squish. Let's go. I genuinely love like these intros. Right down to like the overly over the top like tiled faces.
Call the number on screen and order your Joey today. Order now while supplies last. Shipping and handling costs may vary. Do not invest in delivery and products in the video box.
Does anyone ever like the kid in school that actually like ate Play-Doh?
This one! I don't know, this one! I knew it! This is the one I wanted!
There's a card too, dear. Open the card.
We're going to the Playtime Factory?
That's right, honey.
Yes!
Actually quite a convincing like child actor. Why does he hold it like that? Like it's like holding it like a product placement, just like make sure the doughy is on screen so you can actually see what we're advertising.
Not even a little bit.
Careful there, buddy. Don't lean too much. I fail to believe like a room full of adults could have grabbed a kid like that. I hope the sleepy doesn't arrive when Yanabe dies several times. I feel really bad about that, like, of the game bugging out.
No! Hold on, Kissy! I'm coming! Listen, go on ahead. Don't wait for me. I won't leave Kissy behind, and I won't sacrifice our plan. Not because of me.
Why are you overly dramatic? You were always dramatic, just like...
It's not like anything you've seen above. It's not trying to hide what it is. It's hell. And Playtime wanted it to be.
Deep does this hole go?
But we have allies down here. Get to them.
Your eyes look so much worse in every single iteration. What?
There's still time to save the orphans. Follow the red smoke. And look out for...
You could have like easily talked over that. It's like... It's really setting like the tone for the audio. Turn up the brightness, it's still dark as hell. I also feel faster. And then everything changes again, like they don't go back and like update everything. I'm pretty sure this is like Unreal 5. Whereas the first one was Unreal. Oh. Wait, what does cheering do? I don't know Twitch very well. If it's a monetary thing, then thank you. I said thank you a lot. Thank you, Sakura.
I'm a crafty corn. Can you help me with my painting? Pass me the blue, please.
I already ate the blue. Actually, no, here's the blue.
Now, can you give me some red?
Sure, here's the red. I ate the red.
Out? But we can't be out.
Sorry, I ate the red.
You're hiding more red from me.
I already had the.
You are.
I ate the red crayon. Fuck off!
Now that's much better.
I didn't realize you had like another line to say. I was about to say they improved the swinging in this one. Only for me to fail with it. Moths! Actually, like, I shouldn't have given like the whole spoilers about like Yarnaby. Forget I said anything about Yarnaby. Subject: the Red Smoke. Warren Back employees. Date is... I was about to say the 3rd. The 18th of the 3rd, 1994. Caution: for those involved in our construction process, we caution your use of combustion or heat-based elements within environments containing red smoke. Due to the nature of its composition, when exposed to the right pressure conditions, the gas has been tested to react to high temperatures. While its use above can be regulated by environmental sensors and the correct filter equipment, the environments below are not yet afforded such luxuries, which is why the advanced piping leading from our production center above is first on your docket. What's a docket? I don't know what a docket is. With higher natural pressure below, the matter is all the more urgent. We caution against the use of lighters, lanterns, and other small objects that produce heat. For necessary machinery, we require the use of nitrous cooling equipment to stabilize vehicle temperatures. As always, we wish for quick and effective work, or efficient work. However, we might help in this matter. Simply let us know. Our thanks, the science staff. Cool. Okay, I'd still have this. It doesn't stick to walls anymore. It kind of just goes poof. I can fire it faster though. Hi, hi, hi. I'll get rid of the scratches on the hand as well. I feel like how there's like quite a significant shift in like the quality of like just how it looks. Oops. And how it feels. Hello, catnip. Heat up. Eat your flaming hot flare balls. Yum nums. Oh, all the frame drops are still a bit iffy. It's not terrible though. That's a lot of this. The flare hand. Surely should have shown me this earlier. Press the hand trigger to launch built-in flares. In dark areas, use flares to light up your path forward. Rope, oil, bombs, and other resources can be burnt on contact. Shoot at the wrong thing, and the results can be deadly. Thank you. Don't harm yourself or other employees. That's just good general advice. What's the time? It's playtime. I like how I immediately start shooting toys, which are probably sentient. I like they have that tutorial as if, like, you wouldn't have played the previous ones. Barry, no! These toy textures actually look kind of not great once you get close. Actually, they're alright. Especially with how numerous they are. There's so many more notes in this one as well. Riley Journal, Entry 2. Being chosen. The other kids talk about it a lot. I still don't know what that's about exactly. If it means being adopted, I'm not sure I even want that. What's important to me? Figuring out if I even want to be adopted. Trying to feel what the other kids seem to feel day in and day out. And why? If I was happy like them and could feel it like that, maybe I would appreciate everything more. Maybe I'd want to be chosen. February 10th, 1995. She's older than me. I've been chosen. Dr. White chose me. For a while I didn't know I wanted to be, or how I'd feel if I was. But really, I think I'm happy. There were interviews, of course, but I didn't think any of those couples actually liked me. Too anxious, too quiet, doesn't get along with the other kids, and good test scores don't always make a good kid, they often say. But I guess somebody liked me. This is not how a child writes. Maybe a teenager. I asked if I could take my journal. They said yes, but I wanted to write this out before I leave. I haven't felt like this since before the accident, since my parents. Lists Miss Harper told me have helped me a lot in recent months, and now I think I have more for the first list than ever. What's important to me? That I still try to be the girl my parents raised. Well, maybe not very long, I suppose. Live by their values so that a part of them is still here. What? You're like 8. Why are you having such these deep philosophical moments? And whoever takes me in. Staying happy, finding more friends, and getting used to a new home. Growing up to help kids that were like me. Why do you talk as if like you don't get on with kids anyway, and now you're talking about always wanting to help the other kids. Start an orphanage like Elliot Ludwig, and fill it with toys and good people. It's a lot for like a kid to be doing. Or like a lot of like... Anyway. Get that little thing off my screen, please. God, is that what the... Jesus! It's not an outright jump scare, they just kind of like launched you. I like the little huggies. The way they leap at you with their little gangly arms. Riley's journal entry 4. The room started moving and I'm not sure what that means or where I might be going. I'm scared, but I'm trying to... Something happened. Everything is upside down. There's a hole in the room, but everything outside is so loud. They're screaming everywhere, and I'm better off here. For now. I'll cover the hole with something. Sounds like everything is quiet now. Don't think I've even been an hour since it all started. No one's tried to get me in here. No one's tried to get in here. I think I'm going to head outside. There are bodies everywhere, piles and piles. They look like me. Oh God, what's happening? Finally calm down. Have to be calm. Have to think clearly. Have to get out. I'm going to see if anyone is around. There's a man inside the construction vehicle. I tried banging on the glass. I don't think he can hear me, and he isn't moving. I have to get back to my room where it's safe. Figure out what's happening. There's a lot for, like... This is like a very mature sounding kid. Is that going to be like Riley Note 3 or something? I forgot. Oops. This wasn't what I thought, what anyone thought. They took me somewhere. Not out, but under. Deep beneath everything. They gave me a shot and I went to sleep. Maybe that was days ago. Maybe it was weeks. I remember images. My skin opened up like flower petals. That's disgusting. A man who looked like a doctor digging around inside me. That's grim to remember. Taking things out, and I remember feeling his touch through my ribs and into the back of my spine. I remember hearing a snap. Everywhere was red. It sounds very casual to be talking about that stuff. When I woke, everything hurt, so I screamed. Hours and hours of screaming. I stopped once I knew no one was listening. I'm not me anymore. My body is not my body. My hands are not my hands. I try to brush the hair I still feel at my shoulders and touch nothing. I can't separate my fingers. Even though I can almost feel them move. It's like nothing of what I feel actually is. Maybe that's been true for a while now. I'm in a room that isn't so different from the one I had in the orphanage. How good at writing are you if you can't separate your fingers now? Trying to write the lists out before. But I've dropped the pen 3 times. Oh, I guess that answers that. I don't know what else to do. Why did I survive if this was all I'd get? What did it all mean if this is where it put me? This can't be all there is. What's important to me? Waking up from this nightmare, getting out, getting back to being me. And why? Because I'd start to like life again before. And none of this should be real. Oh shit. I like how they squeak as I climb. They covered in blood. Wait. Whee. Gregory.
Hey, it's me again, Ollie.
Gregory.
I wanted to talk to you. Before you go inside, I mean. Everything you've seen out here, the piles, the dead, they all came from inside. Believe me, everything Poppy said about this place is true. It's hell. But she also hasn't seen it like I have. It's worse now. Worse than ever. Just try to stay safe. Please. Don't let your guard down for even a second. I'll try to help you when I can.
Thanks for that insightful call, Gregory. Pretty sure this is like the first human they've actually seen. First normal human. Hello, Mama Bear. acknowledge how sort of very occasionally for a few minutes do something like touch your face, even though I can see and feel it, it doesn't feel like I'm making contact. I don't like that. Key. Why did you just write key? I'm pretty sure this is Riley. I don't like it. It kind of looks like the eyes are kind of moving. Ugh. Cool gal. Big skull. Really big skull. Open the door. Leave this place alone. Where's the tape? Where's the tape?
Hey, Cole. Hey,
Hey,
Norm.
hey Norm.
2 o'clock, huh? Best time of the day.
Hey Rob.
Yeah.
Hey Millie.
So, what block are you again? North. Can't say I hear much about that one. You wouldn't. High security? Highest security. Cushy. No, we get in the east. Toys banging on the walls, crying for their parents, their counselors, whatever. It goes all day and night, and it just wears on you, you know? I'd kill for a little security. And quiet. Right. Right. Know what we get in the north? Things. Whatever they aren't people anymore. Their cells might as well be cages. They are animals.
That's kind of like what a cell is.
Twisted. Just instincts and anger. That's all that's left of them. Sure, but at least then it's not like yelling at your own kids for them to be quiet, though, you know? I mean, if you had to listen to them... Oh, great. So much for our 2 o'clock. Yeah, we really do have it rough, don't we?
It's a challenging day. Is everything alright? Still tired from everything? Huh. Now it's time for the character that everyone's been waiting for. Get ready! I may even mute for this guy because everyone loves this character. Whenever he does decide to actually start speaking.
Now what's this? Do I feel something squirming its way beneath my skin? An invasive foreign little germ. After all this time? Ah, but I see. You. Well, little germ, let's make a game of you. You've blundered along the shadows above, and only managed to squirm all the way down here by the very ground beneath your feet is yours. There are no places you can hide. Not from me.
Look at how fun the Doctor is. Where's the door? Oh. You can hear something in the other room. Hmm. Oh, so I can use my hand, can't I? Can I like grab these? I swear I can hear like movement. Fuck me. It's one in every bastard section. I'm gonna do like part 5 and absolutely it's gonna happen all over again. Close the door to stop just pursuing. I mean, they look kind of like... I mean, those guys look kind of chill, like they were just going about the day. Shut up. I feel like the atmosphere of this one a lot more. It does kind of feel different now. Fight with joy. Oh. Hmm. Someone who knows little to nothing about dating was answering our dating questions. Oh God. What kind of questions can you ask about that? Or rather, what kind of answers can... Incorrect. I'm actually kind of curious about what incorrect questions you can answer. No. Incorrect answers you can make for you know what I mean. Wait, where's... There you are. A lemon. 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 I like that even the hands are like even the like the actual big machinery is like the same kind of like hand machinery. Wait, I'm the expert. The expert of what? See here, Lemon. Oh, not the lemon. I didn't even like put two and two together. Not the fucking lemon conspiracy theories. Every game I'm gonna play is gonna have like either a lemon or moths in it. I'm not doing my whole lemon crash out again. With the whole Gustav Lemon thing. Not again. And I got my red hand back. Was that a red hand that I started with? Lemon.
The subject scrambles for an advantage. They appear lost and disoriented.
Yeah, you could say that. It's pretty dark.
Is indicative of fear, and rightly so. Let's test the response to said fear when pushed into action.
Ow. I'm in complete control of this. Oh, you little shrimp. I'm meant to be closing the doors, aren't I? Back off, you rat bastard. Jesus Christmas. Stop. Good lord.
I've seen enough. Thank you. You may proceed.
Come on, Lemon. Just get the fuck out of here. My hand light stretches really far now. Whee! What do you mean my language? My language is fine. I never swear. I'm sleepy.
The name's Yarnaby. Would you wanna be my friend?
Absolutely.
Press the button to brush my mane.
Brush, brush.
Brushy, 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 brushy. Wow. Yarn't I glad to have a friend like you. Get it? Because I'm made of yarn? Yeah, you get it. Without someone like you to love, why, I think I'd just come apart at the seams.
And the truth? A little bit. Only a little bit. You know, there's like there was like a chart that I saw a while ago of mascot horror, and it was like the spectrum of characters, where it's kind of hard to get the perfect mascot horror character, because the character needs to be like massively kid friendly, but also will be kind of terrifying. Because you've got like ones which is like kind of like one or the other. It's like one that's like marketable to kids, and kids will actually like, and is kind of cute, but also can be horrifying, and Yarnaby is actually kind of perfect in every way. Like, Yarnaby is actually terrifying, but also I love him so much. Meanwhile, Mr. Light is just horrible. Three. 2. 5. I'm a genius.
The name's Yarnaby. Would you wanna be my friend?
100%.
Press the button to brush my mane. Brushy, 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 brushy. Wow! Yarn's I glad to have a friend like you. Get it? Because I'm made of yarn?
I love you, Yarnaby.
Someone like you to love? Why, I think I'd just come apart at the seams.
I would die for Yarnaby. I hate that I use like terms like marketable. I mean, that's kind of like what a toy is meant to be. It is meant to be marketable. Lemon! Lemon.
Hear me?
Gregory.
Too much interference. Think your way to. There's something. Doctor is.
There's always something. It's like, there's something. Yeah, there's always something. There's always some shit. There's always some monster or creature or evil or some hell coming after me. Excel at spinning yarns. It's more like I excel at spouting bullshit. I never actually read this one. This place is a prison. I don't know what I thought it would be. It wasn't this. I mean, what did I do wrong? They made me into this and put me in a cell. There must be hundreds, maybe even thousands of others here. How could this happen? There's no food here, only the bodies, and I refuse to eat those. The train, that's what takes everyone here. The conductor's dead. He has the key that makes the train move. I don't know if there are people elsewhere, or if they intend to come back here with more like me. I'll take the key and make sure no one else can come here. Put it where no one else can find it. I don't know how little or how much of my life matters, but I can do this. This one thing. Maybe it'll save someone. Anyone. Even just one person. That would be enough. Nobody else should hear what I've had to hear inside this place. Nobody else should know hell like this, or the demons that live there. What's important? That I'd help someone the way I wanted to someday. When I thought I was adopted. That my life mattered to someone. And why? So that I'll know wherever I go now, hopefully to my parents, that I fulfill a little of what I said I would. I made life a little better for someone else, even if this place took everything else. Yikes. how much reading there is in this one. Reassignment of Old Cole isn't a resource extraction specialist anymore. He's a shelf keeper. Basically a prison guard. I don't know how I should feel about that. The letter they sent me seems nice enough, commending me for fixing their mistakes. I should be grateful, I suppose. But I know I'll wake up tomorrow and the reality will hit me as it has every morning since the incident. My friends are gone. Dozens went in to clean up their mess, but only a handful came back. That guilt ate me up. Probably always will. Those of us left got a pat on the back for doing what was expected and were promptly dropped into whatever new role Playtime could find for us. Me, they put me down here with them. The things that killed my friends would kill me too if they had their way. I've sat alone in my apartment for countless nights now, thinking it all through. The faces of my friends and co-workers, their families, they all count on me. In the morning, I'm going there with the monsters who killed them. Maybe I'm exactly where I need to be. I can make sure they stay down here in the deepest, darkest hole imaginable. Right where they belong. I don't think it actually says how old Riley is. So she's an orphan, so somewhere below 18. Hello?
Oh God! No! 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 Warden. Doctor! Doctor! What's going on? What's happening? It's... Yes. Yes, I can hear it. They've staged quite the rebellion. Remarkable. 1006. How could this happen? There's fail-safes, security measures. It's impossible. Personal agendas have long been the downfall of this company. Is it unreasonable to believe they were conspirators? Playtime is filled with vipers and backstabbers. But without executive access, how could anyone even get through? Laith, Stella, Eddie, only the four of us have that kind of clearance. Does any of that matter now? It's your life we have to protect. You have executive access. For all the good it does me, opening a door at a time won't get me to the exit. Not with those things everywhere. You didn't see what I saw. You didn't see the trail of limbs down the hall. Didn't hear the things eating. The wet crunches of bones. God, There is something you can do, Warden. I can help you. How? You're stuck in there. You can't... My body's here. Sure. But my mind... What? The Omni Hand. If you give it to me, I can get you anywhere. I'll have control over everything. I can shut some doors, open others. I can make you a pathway that leads right to the exit. I don't know. If you want to wait to get torn to pieces, that's your prerogative. But we'll get you immediate options, Warden. What choice other than this gets you out of here alive? I'm giving you the tool. Just get me out of here. Please. Of course. You've made a smart decision, Warden. I promise I'll get you out of here safe and sound.
all there is in here? Lemon. Actually, I think I'll come back here, so I'll just leave lemon here. I take lemon the entire journey with me. Hello, corpse. Corpse. Corpse again. It's a lot of corpses. That's a lot of corpses. My trick with a thief best handle. I don't know. You take the time to just write never in control in your own blood. Really do just write whatever on the wall. This is a little bit close. I never want to be this close to a co-worker. Oof. Oh. Palmistry. Hardy hardy ha. Lemon. 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 This stretches really far. So that area kind of has like a very similar vibe to a game that I made ages ago.
Don't fight. Fighting only makes it work quicker.
I forgot I actually like have to do this like kind of quick. Because the game gets really hard to see shit. It starts getting really funky. Hopefully no one's epileptic. Where's the valve? Eee. Get on the thing. Did I do it? Oh, shit, I forgot the lemon. It's fine. Oh, come on. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Where do we go from here? Where would the code be? Oh. So you got a note, didn't I? Weekly checkup. Checkup 1424. 21st of the 4th, 1995. So chapter 1424. Original procedure January 95. Disorganized behavior, thought disorder, confusion, memory loss, catalepsy. Observation. Subject has only been fleeting moments of true awareness, though physically capable of speech. 1424's speech is incoherent, mumbles, and rare. Furthermore, will rarely respond to any questions or commands directly, seemingly disconnected cognitivity from their surroundings. Cognitively? Cognitively. Fuck me. Subject's catatonic state is accompanied by catalepsy, a condition which causes loss of muscle coordination and rigidity of the body. For example, when in this state, if staff raise one of the subject's limbs, subject will not lower it even if or even seem aware of the stimuli. Subject will eat if food is placed directly in the mouth and will occasionally respond if called by their birth name, though this is rare. Conclusion. The exact cause of 1424's symptoms remain unknown, but were present immediately following the original procedure. Waitlist for correspondent, no change or transfer. To be filled by department head. Transfer destination department. Good. Check the cage. 3642. What's the point of people having a code? I like that drawing. Note, will be out next week. Smiley face. Oh. Oh. The game froze. Oh, why not? I think I get my lemon. Lemon. There you are. I want me lemon back. Now I hear like a thumping. Not like the mechanical clanging, but I hear like a thumping as well. Okay, it's not actually continue. Prisoner profile, experiment 1166. Assigned position pending. Behavior, characteristics of these earlier ilk. 1166 demonstrates an acute lack of higher cognitive function, complex reasoning, speech, problem solving, and greater introspective. All appear either severely limited or altogether non-functional. Fucking same. Physically, it's what it tends to be. Strong, agile, swift, and yet I'd hoped for a greater mind behind it. However, 1166 displays an odd sense of loyalty to a select few security staff, who nauseatingly feel some kind of sympathy for it, indicative of domesticated dogs or cats. This means its will can be bent. It feels. It fears. Actually, this sounds like the Doctor who's been writing this, so maybe I should talk more like the Doctor. I believe that our first sign of progress that our processes, while admittedly still rudimentary, are showing us where more work need to be done. These improvements are still possible. Still, 1166 Yarnaby is an odd, funny little creature. The way it sits in the corner and watches me, playing its funny little music. I'm glad this request was taken seriously. I got a good laugh out of it. It amused me. The conclusion, I'm going to isolate it. It'll have contact with no one but me. Considering my importance of the project, it's doubly important that I'm properly protected at all times. Besides, I might get a good laugh or two at the pathetic little sounds it makes. By the time I'm done with it, I'll be its entire world. It'll know nothing else. Dr. Harley Sawyer. I think that actually is the Doctor. But not like the Doctor Who Doctor. The Mr. Sexy Man Doctor. Lemon! Lemon! I think, if I remember right, I have to like pull these into the doorway. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that's probably enough. Oh, I see. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. You know which doctor would get my attention? Which doctor would that be? Doctor Witch. I was gonna go with the doctor from Persona 5. Lemon! I forgot I can actually have like the flashlight out now. Ew. Oh. Another one. I feel like I'm gonna spend most of this playthrough just like reading clips like this. Prisoner profile for 1163. Behavior, much like its predecessor, 1163 displays none of the typical human qualities. Whatever's left of the bright, joyful bundle of laughs, per the counsellor's report, appears limited, or altogether depleted. A shame, I suppose. I grew tired of creating mindless individuals, or mindless invalids. 1160 had his issues, but 1163 lacks the cunning or the size of familiar role. And that's not what the initiative is about anyway. 1163's temperament is like that of a rabid animal. It snaps at perceived emotions, eats whatever fits in its mouth regardless of appetite, combats the conditioning staff, and it cannot even play its insipid piano rhythms in tune. Perhaps one of the others from its line would have presented better music. Had any of these actions been a result of conscious thought, perhaps I would be intrigued. I am not intrigued. Conclusion. Use 1163 for testing. If it survives, keep it there. However, I don't expect it to. This initiative will produce more experiments such as this. Measurable improvements have to be made. Otherwise, I will have to reevaluate the effectiveness of those in my purview. Signature. Harley Sawyer. Hello, Nizati. Lemon! Where's my lemon? Shit, I dropped the lemon. Oh, I dropped it out here. Did I actually lose the lemon? Oh no, is it here? Were you talking about Doctor Who? No, I wasn't talking about Doctor Who this time. I was talking about the Dr. Sawyer.
You know, I never thought I'd see another like you. A human. Certainly not an employee like you. But something makes you different. I can tell that much. Though, I can't say what exactly that something is. Not yet. The others you faced, 1170, 1188, 1222.
I think I only know that last one.
Done that. Let's try our hand at something a little different. Oh, Yarnaby.
It's my boy. I love him.
Do keep making this enjoyable for me. I'll be taking notes.
I love him so much. Come, Lemon. Don't get so. You proud of yourself? Which? Lemon! Lemon. Oh. Thank you, friend. Lemon. I actually love Yarnaby. He's so cute. Just built like a friend. A little bit hard to look at with the texturing system, but go faster. I want to pet my boy. Pet my little boy. Pet my cute little puppy. I like the sound of his like claws going as well. Hello, Sebastian. The mouth is just like one of the great traits of Yarnaby. Did I read one of those notes? Yeah, I did. I don't know where the TV screen is with the doctor as well. I'm gonna quickly look up where that is. So every time I play it, I've missed that as well. No, I don't want a YouTube video. I want just a guide showing me pictures of where it is. Please. You found the server. You got a stalking area. Pretty well concealed from the vision. The tapes. That's nice, but where's the TV itself? Where is the TV? Why do all of these guides, they show the TVs for everything else but this one? I mean, there's 18 VHSs. Okay, it's actually in that room. Okay, cool. Ooh! Oh, the tape is right there. Fucking Christ.
This recklessness has to stop. The doctor has no regard for the safety of this facility or its staff.
Or the children in play care. I've tried to set boundaries with him. He doesn't listen to me.
He doesn't listen to any of us. Not really. Not anymore. And he's behind schedule. Playtime may have turned a corner financially, but that doesn't change the fact that his bigger bodies initiative is still a money hole. The guy's gotta go, Lath. And how do you suggest we do that? This wouldn't be the first time we made someone disappear. We can't kill him, Eddie. Why not? Because, like it or not, we need him.
Eddie's right, though. Sawyer can't keep leading this project.
So we just ask him to step down? Take a demotion?
No, but...
I'm not disagreeing. Huggy loose in the woods, that business with Catnap, the whole Stoll thing... And half a dozen other incidents. Right. And all of that pales in comparison to the theater incident.
I don't even want to talk about that.
So, we can't kill the son of a bitch, but we need to knock him out of the equation. What do we do? There is one thing I can think of.
It's like your standard whole evil big corporation where people are dying, children are dying, but more importantly, the stakeholders. Christ, will no one think of the shareholders and what they need? Coal journal number 3, because I missed number 2 somewhere. I couldn't get the thought out of my head what Stanley was implying. I always believed they were homegrown, maybe animals or something, but not people. I mean, what about a giant toy with an appetite for men and women? Screams, yeah, I'm a person. Snooping around documents for the eggheads is a punishable offense. And if the rumors about punishments here are true, that means being careful is a must. But too many people have lost their lives to these things for the rest of us to be blind and accepting that we can keep them under control. That we can trust Playtime at their word. I've looked into things a little bit. I know the guys that guard the archives room. They keep a tight ship, but in the right setting and the right type of mood, their lips get real loose. They let slip the process and the code for getting in. While security feeds were down one night, I went in. Didn't get very far, but I grabbed a few prisoner profile documents. The observations were from one Mr. Dr. Harley Sawyer. Not a name I recognize, but the observations mention people. I'll be investigating further, but I'm starting to worry about Stanley might have been onto something. It's my boy! His head still does the thing where it grows. I'm just gonna walk slowly at you at the end. Good puppy. I was kind of hoping I could just like open the door to him. Lemon. Lemon. Why am I even bringing this lemon with me? I hate lemon. Well, like, not the taste. On principle.
Hello, I'm Pianosaurus. I used to be in a band, then the asteroid hit.
Hmm.
Wanna hear a little song that I've made just for you? It goes a little something like this.
It's don't be like some horrible noise or screaming. Great.
Hello,
I'm Pianosaurus. First one actually doesn't sound so bad. I don't like that noise. Alright, where's the green monitor?
I used to be in a band.
There it is.
So, Ms. Graver, have you considered what we talked about?
Yes, Mr. Pierre. I won't lie. I was at a loss for words at first. The information hit me pretty hard. I felt so badly. I still do. For the ones that go through the, testing.
You really care about them?
Yes. It hurts to see them hurt. I don't think there's any way around that feeling. But I did some soul searching and got to thinking about the bigger picture, about what your researchers wrote.
And?
Well, the work itself, what you've all been able to do, I mean, it's nothing short of a miracle. I know you have more goals to hit, but even as is, just, wow. Do they know when it'll be fully ready?
We're still working out the timeline.
I see.
You know, the project lead, Dr. Sawyer, wasn't sure about giving you that information in the first place. He thinks your affection towards those kids could be a liability. What do you think about that?
I took this job because I wanted to help change kids' lives for the better. Of course, these procedures are far from ideal. I cried like a baby when I read them. But I started looking past the here and now. Started looking down the road a bit. And that's when it clicked. What your researchers can do down here will someday help a lot of people out there. Including so many kids. That's a bigger and better change than I could ever have hoped to make. That's a change I want to help make.
I knew you'd understand.
What point, from Stella's perspective, she's someone who really loves kids. And at what point is experimenting on children ethically okay, Stella? At what point is it, oh okay, I see the good that will come from experimenting on these children. Ugh. My bones. I love how he sounds. Ugh.
Now that hit the spot. I haven't eaten in weeks. Hiya there, pal.
Well, you can kind of see his teeth as,
I won't
like
eat
straight away,
you.
but you don't see them now.
I'm Doughy. I was told to expect you. This way. Follow me.
You like Doughy, even though he's kind of silly. Hmm. I was once an orphan. I'm not talking bad about your wife, Stella. I'm talking about, well, okay, you know what? I guess I am actually talking bad about Stella. I'm sorry. But at what point is it okay to start experimenting on kids? When's that become okay?
Interrogation rooms. They question us here after watching us. Those of us who could speak at all. I always answered. But I never gave them an answer they liked.
What does that even mean in this context? So I had a feeling that you'd come running as soon as, like, Yarnaby would be around. You missed the first interaction with Yarnaby. How you doing, Sleepy? Yes, well, there's like a tape in this area. Oh. Wow. Oh, I have the tape.
Got another one over here. Jeez. Hard to imagine how the company will duck all this under their rock. Not our problem. 3 here. How many is that now?
58. So far.
Another one over here.
59.
Where's that investigator? Campbell, Lockford? Whatever his name is.
Poking around somewhere.
Something like the
Don't know.
Monsters Inc. guy.
You ask me? The culprit's obvious. Just needs to be spelled out plain and clear for the bigwigs.
You think?
Yeah. Rotten eggs come from rotten chickens, you know? Can't get more rotten a chicken than him.
I don't know. Just seems too careless that a guy so smart wouldn't cover his ass. I mean, if the investigator finds evidence of this, being his fault.
Hope Foxy's still hungry.
Got another.
60.
Right. And are we just stopping the experiments back where they came from? Acting like all this didn't happen. All over the ice. Because I guarantee it won't be so easy to toss a new coat of paint over 60 visitors dead. Or the dozen resource extraction specialists who went swimming in the bellies of those things.
I'm sure that's taken care of already. But I hear there's plans. Something big. Somewhere to put them. With any luck, that means stuff like this, and people like him, will be a thing of the past.
There's more over here.
66. Oof. They still haven't shown Boxy. I'm actually going to be sad if, like, Boxy doesn't actually make an appearance at all. What is your hat made out of?
Nasty balls in this place. But I can get you across. Oh yes, definitely.
They actually have an animation for him, like, growing now. That's cool. Come, Lemon. We're really gonna take this down, Lemon, the entire way. I don't like stepping on you like that.
So, have you seen Poppy anywhere? Ollie said she was around. Somewhere.
Ollie. Who's Ollie?
He also said we can trust you. I really hope that's true.
Ollie. Ollie. Doesn't ring a bell. You mean... Murray?
There's a safe place up ahead. It's not too far from here. Right. You can't fit through here. Hey, pal. Let's see if we can't get these doors open. You check out there. I'll look back here.
We'll see you later, Mama Bear. You take it easy on yourself. Click. Yoink. Click. Yoink. Click. Yoink. Click. Wait. Were the hooks always here? Oh no, it's the levers that I'm missing.
Can this help?
The guy cracks me up there's just in the Family Guy pose. That does help, thank you, Dewey. Hurry, yeah. Tired today. Dewey, do you have any more? Genuinely thought that was Dewey then, just stood there. Alright, I'm not gonna forget the line. I'm just gonna be like in this area for a little bit before I can actually move on.
Is that you in there? Find anything yet?
Nothing yet. I love the little drawing. Check with David about shipment. Announcement. From here on there will be no drawing on whiteboards. They are there to hold critical information, and defacing them as some people keep doing is counterproductive and will only cause confusion. Please refrain from this. Report any employees you notice engaging in this behavior. 0, 4, 5, 1. Fuck. 6, 9, 6, 9. Fuck.
This was once a work yard, you know. A dozen of us, maybe 2 would be here at any given time. During the day, they'd have us work. Whatever they wanted us to do, we'd do it. And for those of us us who couldn't or wouldn't, at night when no one important was watching, they'd take them, stick them in here. We only got food for one of you this week, they'd say. Which of you will it be? They'd watch from up there. It was usually over within minutes. The guards, they'd be hysterical. Nobody died. No, because then people would know. But the next day and every day after, they would work. Oh yeah, hard as they could. And they'd never cause trouble again.
I don't like that. Blue, green, yellow, red. 3, 0, 2, 1. 3, 0, 2, 1. I'm so smart. I'm such a genius. Oh, last one. Lemon.
Over here.
Hmm. I kind of didn't like the solution to that. It felt a bit like odd when you've got multiple numbers. So, it's not that complicated, I suppose. Ooh. Elevators, all shut, can't escape. Construction tunnels could lead on forever. Easily lost inside. Probably has the same freezing traps that No Man's Land does. Can't do that to Dewey. He's all that keeps us safe. Doctor knew that when he had them planted. Cell blocks. North. The worst of the worst there. Doc used them. Nowhere for us there. East. Guard station and barriers appear intact. Strictly within the Doctor's control, and rabbits are everywhere. Lost too many to them already. The northeast. The doors on sides are barricaded. All my usual tricks can't get me in. Feels off. The west. Skeletons and claw markings in all the cells. Some people were kept here after the hour. Can't let the littles see this. The northwest. Too many bad memories. We need hope, not hopelessness. Barracks. Might run on its own in emergency power. Security designed to kill us. Might be turned off. It's a choice between what we know will kill us and what might. For me, that's easy. I mean, I assume for most that's easy. Little choice, no path out, casualties high, only one place left. I hope I can live with it. Sure, I was kind of banking on the route that would kill me. Or is that not the option? I miss Yanabi. Where's my boy? Hello? Where are you? You're waving. Can you wave or something so I can see you?
Our generator's in a pretty bad state, so we try to keep the power off in here. I'll turn it on for you, though. It'll open a door downstairs.
Hello, Ira. I also forgot to say hello, Coffin. I'm using the old 69 combo. Oh, there's an ad. Whack. Ugh.
Here.
Oh,
Use this.
I like his voice changing. Like, here, use this, you stupid thing. Here. I love me a gear puzzle. Hmm. Lemon. Lemon. Or I'll be back for the lemon. Once I find the gears. It's so eerily quiet. I don't think it's this one. Oh. Aha. Come with me.
Could be a straight shot from here, bud.
Oh, lemon.
Guess I'll see you inside.
You not laugh when you're talking about defenses. Saw something there, but I don't actually know what I saw. Lemon. Lemon! You fuck off. Fuck out of here. Hmm. Come here, lemon. Lemon. Hurry up. You gooped up. Oh! Oh, she's so pretty. She's so beautiful. And pink. And tall. And strong. And joking me. I don't know whether that actually was the prototype or not.
Through the showers. We should be able to make it into the safe haven from there. When I say so, we go. Go!
You don't think that we should be going a little bit faster? Unless your big floppy legs are unable to? Oh, oh kissy. We go nice and stealthy.
What's kissing? Goodness. What happened?
We need to get her help! Now!
Poppy. Is that really right? Take her to one of the beds. I'll check the defenses. See if something's still outside.
Just
brought him down. We'll talk about this later. For now, I'll make sure out there is where he stays.
Locking down safe haven. Reactivating the defenses.
But that inherits me.
Over here.
You little robot.
Get some rest, okay?
Poppy, don't look at me with your fucked up eyes.
I didn't know it had gotten this bad.
Come on.
I need to make this right. What I said on the elevator, it's true. The orphans weren't killed during the Hour of Joy. They were taken. They're below, in the labs. The prototype's home. They are alive, but sleeping. They're with him. And he knows we're here. So, if we're going to free them and stop the prototype, we need to plan for both at the same time. The red smoke you redirected from Playcare? It's an accelerant. All it needs is high pressure and a little spark, and it ignites. The plan is this. We'll fill the foundation with smoke and line it with old mining charges. Then once you, me, and Kissy have freed the orphans, our friends here will blow this place sky high. That's our revenge. For now, go to Doey. See what he needs. I'll be here.
Kinda sounds like you're taking everyone. Sounds like you're taking everyone with them. Sorry, you just like listening in on all of that. Like, don't mind me, I'm just listening. Pretend I'm not here. You were meant to be marketed to kids, you freaky little thing. That's just fucking horrifying. I don't think I actually really noticed how horrifying the smiling friends actually are. Hello.
Hey, I'm Chicken Chicken. Want to go outside and hang out? It's looking pretty bad outside.
Pig. You impressed? You weird pig thing. I was gonna say frog for some reason.
Hiya, pal. Got something I want to talk to you about. In here.
You sound so like goofy and then just like, come talk to me in the auxiliary power room.
I heard what you did above. What you survived. If it's all true, then we need your help. The voice out there, the one in the prison, they called him the Doctor. Dr. Harley Sawyer. He was the scientist in charge of creating us. We don't know what he is, how he's still alive, but he works with the prototype. Hunting us, starving us, making us sick, and... He controls it all with an omni-hand, we think. The executives used them. It's a battery, a key, the master control to anything in the entire factory. And with it, he commands everything down here. Everything but this. Runs completely on its own grid, away from the prison. For a time, it kept us safe. But now, I need you to stop the Doctor. To take his omni-hand. We'll need it for the generator. And if you want red smoke in the Foundation, you'll need it too.
What even is the red smoke meant to do?
I understand what Poppy wants, what she believes is right. Destroy my factory, destroy him. But I ask you to consider, if we throw everything away, everyone, just to kill the prototype, how much do we waste? I know the others might believe it's right, that we should bury everything, but
Fine waste.
let's just think about it.
You say waste, do you mean
The
like
infirmary would have
burying everyone and killing us, everyone
sewer
down here?
access inside. That's your safest path to the no.
Because if you need the resources, like,
And
don't get the big person program shit that we're
if you
doing.
need to catch your breath, our safe haven is also yours.
Good, because I need to be able to go get a coffee, so. That's how I look at work when I'm like trying to look busy. Things. Hello, you two. I actually kind of like Hoppy Hopscotch a bit. It's kind of cute. Really hate how the bear's just like kind of hanging out there. Anyway, I'm gonna be right back for a second. Go and get myself a coffee. Back in 5 minutes. Back in about. Okay, we're back. I got myself a cup of coffee because I was really tired today. And that's like a really weak cup of coffee. Good lord. What was I? Ugh, get away from me, little freak. Will we be saved? Probably not. What kind of game of like noughts and crosses in this? Like, at what point do you actually like win? And then someone goes again. Also, circle never wins. I did the math, and actually, as long as you are just like covering yourself, circle never wins. Are these just like developer kids? Or just pictures of themselves? I think it's like the dev team. You're gonna bounce before your boy?
Something says fetch.
If you gotta bounce. See you later, Sleepy. Safe haven. Create a reinforced, easily defensible central location for security staff, equipped with blast doors, defenses, and multiple emergency entrances and exits. Project objectives: design and implement an impenetrable electric network, including an on-site generator. Wire a series of high-voltage electrical coils into the network capable of deterring intruders. Install reinforced blast doors capable of withstanding external pressures greater than 50 psi. Construct 3 to 4 exterior pathways, each with reinforced doorways and failsafes. Secondly, construct a discrete emergency elevator system capable of transporting key personnel from upper floors. Project time 10 to 12 months. I don't think you could build that in 10 to 12 months. Photos of overall prison construction needs further clarity. Site hazards and budget constraints. I'm pretty sure time constraints. I don't think you could build this in a year.
My stomach. It hurts. Mine too. When's the last time you ate? I can't remember, honestly. Neither can I. But it feels like forever. Which will kill us first, you think? The doctor or hunger? I prefer not to even think about it.
So if you don't eat, can I not like just plug you in? I'm gonna grab her. Hello.
Please, do you have any food?
No. I don't even have food for myself.
Long way down. So, this is what we have to work with.
Do you believe it's doable?
Sure, yeah. It's doable.
Good. Remember, our timetable here is tight. If there's anything you need from me, do not hesitate.
Actually, I've got something I want to talk to you about. It's important.
I'm listening.
My company. We've built a lot for you over the years, and believe me, we've always been accommodating. We just did the work you paid us to do.
And your point here is?
I don't like what I'm supposed to be building here. Look, the game station, whatever, it'll be fun for the kids. Underground production plants, sure, maximize production. Makes a kind of sense, as much as any of this, I suppose. But this, what in the world would a toy company need with a prison? When my people were building Playcare, all Mr. Ludwig could talk about was how much good it could do. And all you needed was a look at the man to know he believed every word of it. I need to hear that this is still the same company. If we're gonna make this thing for you, then I need that assurance. It's a game. Something for the kids. Anything. Mr. Ritterman?
Let me give you a bit of history, friend. In 1972, you signed a contract, a legally binding piece of paper that says whatever is asked of you, you do it. We asked. You did. In 1990, you signed another, a renewal. In it, had you bothered at all to read it, you'd have found a small clause. Any and all directives will be accomplished in the appropriate time and with appropriate compensation should the project be completed to satisfaction. Your name rests at the bottom of that document, and I remember because it was the ugliest bit of cursive I've ever seen. So now you do the work, because we've given you a directive.
Mr. Ritterman, we're near the...
Yes. Yes, we are. All of us are. On a ledge. Great things are coming. Great things that will someday make a lot of people very happy. But to do so, to make that dream real, we need this. Otherwise, there's a place we're all for. Together. I'm a businessman, Mr. Silver, and I don't like to get angry. I get paid to see that things get done. And this, like everything else, will get done.
I really like that videotape. That's like my favorite videotape. It's so threatening. It's really good. Give him this corridor where just like you put your hands away, and I don't know why. And it's just that corridor.
I think you might be wrong, Poppy. What you want.
It's the best for everyone, Doey. That no trace of this place is left. We agreed to that.
I know. But us, everyone in there, we're not just things gone wrong. We're people. Can't you see that?
I can. And I'm sorry.
They look up to me, Poppy. And I've looked after them the best I could. You disappeared. You left us. We looked and we looked, and there was just nothing. No sign of you. Can you even tell me why?
I had to leave. I had no choice.
That's not good enough. We starved down here. We've been haunted. And now you're asking us to burn everything? All of us? We've made our life protecting these toys. And they've saved us in more ways than one.
Poppy, she needs you. Done what I could.
I wish there were another way, Doey. But I just don't see it. We'll talk about this later.
Good night, Blackbird. You sleep well as well. Wait, does this still do that thing where, like, as you get closer, everything disappears? And then disappears when you get a bit further away? Oh no, they fixed it. They're just slowly fixing bits of this game. Well, kind of rapidly, I suppose. Whee! I swear, like, everything just kind of looks different as well. Like, I don't feel like this is how I remember it. For all intent and purposes, Matthew Haylett is a dream child. He's thoughtful, kind, considerate, understanding, and while maybe not as intelligent as some of the other kids, averaging only B to C level work in school, nor is physically gifted, he more than makes up for it with his charm and charisma. There's nobody down here who isn't fond of the boy. It's just a shame that he came to us already a boy of 15. Well into his puberty. Most parents look for a child a lot younger. He understands. Though he rarely speaks of it, I know Matthew suffers deep insecurities. I've read the report on the accident that put him here. He blames himself for the family he couldn't save. I believe he's on the road to healing, though. But the way is long, and nobody mourns the same. He's become something of a leader to the younger children, though. Even reads them books late into the afternoon. We allow it. I'm sorry. The Adventure of the Word Wizard is his favourite. They listen to him when he breaks up fights in the playhouse, and hang on to every word he says. And seeing him like this, assuming this role, I think it's what he needs. Should he age out, I might even request bringing him onto staff. From Claire Harper. He is a good candidate for 1322C, but should his personality mesh with the other two? But please, be gentle if you pick him. He's a fine young man. The future we're fighting for would be a waste if we sacrificed too many like him. I think they basically turned him into Doughy.
After a brief interruption, we've successfully extracted subject 1322, specifically 1322B from the Home Sweet Home. Before said interruption, I attempted to detail the subject's condition and overview the suitability of one Kevin Barnes in relation to Project Doughy. The neural abnormalities noted in Dr. Newman's report are detailed in connection to behavioral issues demonstrated within play care. Trouble getting along with others, aggressive and often confrontational social tendencies, and an otherwise combative nature clearly relay that Kevin is, put simply, a problem child. What friends he does have, he's reported to have attacked in moments of intense play. These tendencies raise concerns. The subject excels in all physical tests. Reflexes, reaction time, and mental fortitude all tested well above average in game station examinations. So, in spite of said concerns, in Dr. Sawyer's eyes, Kevin is ideal for the project. However, if his use in this particular experiment is to move forward, we need to ensure we're not creating a time bomb just as we've begun stabilizing the entire project. If we're to create an experiment that can fulfill multiple assigned roles, we can't allow any single consciousness to throw the others off. Even a simple misregulation of emotions means we have 900 pounds of dough that can shift however it pleases and can turn on even those it trusts, simply because it was overwhelmed by a stray feeling. Regardless, Sawyer's word is law, and subjects 1322A and C are to be gathered for processing first thing tomorrow morning. Thus, all we can do is plan our safeguards accordingly. Yes, that's all we can do.
I like how aggressively he just says, we'll have 900 pounds of dough.
Hiya there! I have your imagination to give me shape, I can never make up my mind. When you want a little fun, stretch around, play around, fun. There's only one thing you need.
Oh yeah, you're all like that. Bad. Gregory. You want now?
Hey! Can you hear me? There's something. When you get the Omni... Hopefully, it's nothing. Might not be...
I don't think it's nothing, Gregory. It's Barry! He's back! I miss you, Barry. Oh! Barry's pregnant. How wonderful. Your child is beautiful, Barry. Ooh. Whee! Fucking hell. Oh, fuck. I thought that was gonna be like a scripted thing. This is kind of like an early thing, but I think like I'm probably not playing as well as I could be. Or even talking as well as I could be. I'm being very silent, so... I don't like doing it, but I may end up like closing the stream early. Like really early. Alright, please complete this little section first. I love you, Yanabe. My beautiful boy. I think I actually did stop on like this part of the game last time. Yeah. I think I may stop for the time being. Because I'm gonna fall asleep. I'd rather like stream while I'm actually awake and fully aware. We'll continue this next time. So, it's been like 2.5 hours. I think most people seem to stream for that long anyway, but until next time. Good night, everyone. I gotta sleep early. Bye-bye. From one moth to